Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is urban legends from California, my favorite place for to spend this summer. Hope you enjoy the video. The first urban legend we are going to talk about today is Gravity Hill. It's not as scary as some of these urban legends. Located at the Rose Gardens of Rose Hills Memorial, the hill used to be part of a sacred burial grounds. Construction combined with satanic cult rituals awoke the spirits. They will push your vehicles, bicycles, and skateboards off the hill. It is said your car will move up the slope while in neutral. The next urban legend we're going to talk about today is Turnbull Canyon. Many believed the Indians killed for not converting to Catholicism are at unrest here. To further intensifying the area's paranormal activities are their satanic rituals that once was held there. Most of the rituals included children and sacrificing them. Even though the cult disappeared one night, people in Turnbull Canyon still see hooded figures, mutilated children, and fiery creatures on the trails. The next urban legend is Santa Lucia Mountains. This one is a little creepy. This legend takes us to the Santa Lucia Mountains, which run from Avila Beach to Monterey. The Dark Watchers are said to be giant humanesque phantoms that lurk inside these eerie mountains. Legend goes that the Dark Watchers can only be seen at twilight as they stand at the St. Lucie Mountains tops. They've only been claimed to be seen staring out into the vast space below the mountains before completely vanishing. These ghostly figures first emerged in Chumash Indian history, sorry if I butchered that, and lore. The cave walls were domed with drawings by the Chumash that depicted these phantoms. The Dark Watchers made an appearance in author John Steinbeck's story Flight, where these creatures were described as dark forms against the sky. More recent sightings came in the 1960s by a Monterey High School principal. Now, the legend of the Dark Watchers has evolved to a human-like ghost wearing dark capes and hats. While they seem harmless, the Dark Watchers have been known to bringing bad luck to those who see them. The next one's not really an urban legend, but it's called Creepy Clowns Haunt Central California. It all began with the Wasco Clown. In 2014, residents of Wasco, California noticed a creepy clown standing around, being genuinely terrifying. Police were called, an investigation conducted, and eventually it was revealed the clown was involved in a photography project, so no harm, no foul. Although the project is pretty freaking creepy. It all could have stopped there, but it didn't. And inexplicably, copycat clowns began showing up all over Southern and Central California. And they weren't out to take spooky pictures. Instead, they were weaponized. Yes, multiple armed clowns terrorized small towns for no reason. One 14-year-old was even arrested for running around as a clown and chasing children. This next one is a true story that is sad and disgusting at the same time. It is the hotel tap water runs black with death. So many aspects of this story sound like an urban legend, but it's all true. In 2013, guests staying at the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles reported their water was a dark color. The hotel sent a maintenance person to fix it. It turns out the problem was a human corpse in the water tank, which had been decomposing for weeks. The body belonged to Lisa Lamb, and police never figured out who killed her or whether she killed herself. But wait, it gets creepier. When police looked at security tapes of the elevator on the suspected day of Lamb's death, they saw the victim acting strangely. She got in the elevator, pressed a bunch of buttons, and peered out when the door opened as if looking for someone. She looked terrified the entire time. When she finally left the doors of the elevator open and closed a second time, as if someone else was there, but unseen. Was she being followed? Or was Lamb, diagnosed as bipolar and depressive, having an episode? We may never know. Want to hear something else creepy? Her blog continued to update after she died. It's possible she had posts in her queue scheduled to publish, but still. Some suggest Lamb had tuberculosis and point out that the test used to determine whether someone has TB is called Lamb ELISA. Sorry if I butchered that. But my theory is, I think she was playing the elevator game, which is supposed to take you to a different dimension. And I think she failed. And she tragically died for it. This next urban legend takes place at Joshua Tree National Park. And if you don't know where Joshua Tree is, it's in the desert in between mountains. Terrorized campers claim hearing the cries of wildlife or injured children before feeling claws and teeth sink in them. Unfortunately, not everyone is lucky to survive these attacks. These attacks are made by skinwalkers. Once it has their eyes on you, you can't be saved, even if you're with a big group. So next time you visit Joshua Tree National Park, late at night, you're not alone. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This one really creeped me out. Now I'm gonna go watch some videos of pets because I'm actually legitimately scared. But if you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. Please subscribe so you know when I post. And turn on the bell notification. Well, subscribe and turn the bell notification so you know when I post, sorry. Leave a comment of which one was the creepiest for you. I think the Cecil Hotel is the creepiest one. Because sadly, that one is a true story. Hope you sleep well tonight.